Hello everybody, my name is the Incinerator, or Ty for short, and today we're gonna get back into some more Genshin Impact. So let's head on in. Now we're going into our first domain. This one we're taking with Amber.
就是这里了，被废弃的四风守护庙宇之一。这些庙宇已经荒废好多年了，蒙德的民众也根本不会来。搞不好里面会有野兽筑巢，或者丘人建立营地呢。唉，毕竟连风魔龙自己都放弃了自己的庙宇。是的，虽然我也很不愿意接受，但风魔龙曾经也是四风守护之一。哎，先不提这些了，你感受到了吗？ 这里面的风有些不对，进去看看吧。要小心，龙的力量正在影响这里。
I also have to remember not to click so fast. Not everybody reads as fast as I do. Now, domains that you have never interacted with will glow red like this, just like in the distance you can see a statue, and the same thing with teleporters. All you have to do is to interact with them, and domains, you can teleport to them. Now, this is recommended party level 4, so I leveled this up a little bit more than we necessarily needed. But that's fine, we'll probably get enough through these 3 temples to finish leveling Fischl up. We're gonna go with this team, and start. These early domains are pretty simple. They do get harder as you go on, but it's usually because they're more...
用那个操作台就可以打开大门。
more intricate. Also, when you enter domains during story quests, you may find that you'll have a trial character. Now, for this one, it's Amber. Amber's main kit is her charge attack, which produces pyro, her F ability, which creates this cute, who dances around and basically taunts things, and is a tank, and then explodes and does pyro damage, and her Q ability, which I cannot use, creates a rain of fiery arrows for a short duration. So you'll be able to test out certain characters during different times. That's not what I meant to hit. Eventually we'll unlock story quests for most, if not all, 5-star characters, and during those, you will be able to trial the characters during those story quests. But honestly, because we have Xiongling, we won't really need to use Amber all that much. All that much. So this is talking about the vines. Amber has the ability to aim and shoot. While aiming, her arrows will accumulate charge. Once fully charged, the arrow will be imbued with pyro. Use pyro skills to ignite combustible objects. Want to see a quick way to know if something is combustible? If you use your middle mouse button or your elemental skill, which you can use like this, or like this. Anything that lights up green is dendro-based. Anything that is dendro-based can in fact be set on fire. Though I don't really suggest setting like these things on fire. You get more if you just smack them. They're destructible this way as well. And they usually drop some good cooking items. Usually. It is not guaranteed. You'll probably tend to get more empty than anything. But I do like to destroy them anyways because it's fun to destroy stuff. Right? Right. Definitely. Now, it can also start a chain reaction, so if one of these were set off, it would spread to everything nearby. Use Elemental Sight to see the elemental attributes of different objects. Each element has its own color. Green symbolizes Dendro. As I explained earlier, I should have just waited. Which can be ignited by Pyro. Opponents' wooden shields are attributed to Dendro, which can be ignited with Pyro skills, rendering them defenseless. So if you just go over here and then look around, and you can see that both its weapon here and its shield are Dendro, so they can basically be rendered defenseless. Let's go beat him up. Not that it's necessary.
肯定是刚才的战斗惊动了他们。不过，我为了这种情况准备了秘密武器——爆弹玩偶兔兔伯爵。
We're a bit high level. Guess I didn't need to go and quite level us up so much, so things are dying pretty quickly. Oh, now these things here can be used the same way. You can tell there will be bombs with different elements. You can tell what element they are, usually by their color and also the symbol on them, since that is the symbol for Pyro and it's red. These are Pyro. And if you... That's the wrong character. You can shoot them like so and they'll explode, destroying destructible objects, as well as setting to light anything that is Dendro based that can be burnt. Because there will be things like this, which even if you use your sight, it doesn't show up as Dendro. Even though it is obviously wood, it is not destructible, so it does not get affected. Let's grab our chest and continue on.
那是炸药桶吗？用箭射一下就能引爆
They
了吧
are indeed.
以断罪之名。
Now, you probably heard that sound earlier that was kind of like a horn. That signifies reinforcements are underway. So, even if you've defeated everything in the area, if you do hear that sound, more enemies are coming. It's a nice little touch that they give.
好高啊！看来上面还有东西呢。但是我们要怎么过去呢？这是火元素方碑吧？如果有强大的火元素轰击的话，说不定能触发什么呢？
Now these monuments, you can always tell what element they need based on the image. This is a pyro image.
锅巴，喷火！
And then we can just fly up. Now, I like to use my... for that reason right there. Chests can be found using elemental sight. They will appear like this. So I like to kind of, when I'm in dungeons, use my elemental sight to see if there are any chests that I may have missed before I move on. That way, I don't lose out on any loot.
龙的气息，那就是力量凝聚的节点吧。好，我们来打碎它。
Like the hydro that was before, this one here is an animal, which you can tell by the color, the swirliness, and the symbol. So all you gotta do, smack.
真累人。
Unfortunately, this time we won't be getting any reactions out of it. We were just sent here to destroy it, that's all.
不过这样就能为秦团长分担些辛劳了。以前我们的防御力量起码还能守住城里的安全。简单来说，主要是因为有秦在。
Auto. I wonder.
但现在，风魔龙已经直接袭击了蒙德内部。风向变了，我们的策略也会做出相应的变化。
Sounds deep.
这是丽莎喜欢说的话。啊，对了，之前我们聊到的四风守护话题，如果想知道过往的历史，也可以去问丽莎。先说明，不是因为我历史学的不好，图书管理员的知识储备，总之就是会比侦察骑士更完备一点吧。
That even goes a bit quick. And here, after finishing the domain, get a nice precious chest. With not a lot in it, but it was only a level 4 domain. So next, we're going to meet up with Kea. My iron chunk. We're just going to ignore those slimes. We don't really want to play with them currently. Let me know in the comments if you have just started playing this game. Are you an older player? When abouts did you start playing? And what you think of the game? Do you think it's too little? Too much? Do you think the prices are a bit too much for certain things? Or do you mind gacha games at all? Personally, they don't really bother me all that much. I think they can be extremely predatory. Looking at you, Diablo Immortal. But this game can be completed completely free to play. It's not that hard. You get quite a few wishes just playing the game. You don't really need to spend money, in my opinion. Of course, there are people who will not be able to help themselves, and I do understand that. But out of most of these gacha / pay-to-win type games, I do think Genshin is on the lesser side of the predatoriness. And I really love the storyline. It really picked up in, I have to say, Sumer. I believe they changed the writers. They borrowed some from their Honkai team. And I think they have done an amazing job, and I really hope they stick with it. I really, really do. I think it was a very good choice on their part. I did see that normal chest up there, so I'm gonna go grab it since it doesn't really require work. It's just there, it exists, and it's now mine. Now, let's see. Mint. Aha. So, you will notice that this mint looks suspicious. It's a sussy. It has the, instead of just showing the picture like the other ones did, this one has a ... speech bubble. And that is because of this. It is hiding an enemy. Ones like that will be hiding whopper flowers.
一定要干净利落，
So if you see a group usually like that of more than one type of flower, if you just spam and collect them, there is a good chance that you will run into an enemy. And just like that. This is going to help out so much when I go for exploration. Well, the prospect of 100%ing the entire map again kind of makes me want to cry. Because there are some places that are nasty. I will, of course, be doing that on this count as well. Also, let me know if you are interested in seeing anything of
你来了，
my main account. Do you want to see what characters I've gotten? Do you want to see proof of my 100%ing?
喏，靠近点。
Anything like that.
这个神庙里发生了一些事，史莱姆、丘丘人，还有风魔龙留下的魔力连结，里面肯定很热闹吧？
No doubt nothing more than a disorderly mob of creatures, or will it be dangerous?
嚯，很有气魄的发言。
Of course.
真遗憾呐，北风之狼的庙宇，如今竟被这样打扰。我们走吧，少女。虽然四风守护已经不再有人祭祀，但古老的风不会消散。现在要去帮四风守护清理一下环境喽。
All right, Kaya. Let us head into our next domain. This one's party level recommended 5, so we've gone up a level. We can finish leveling up Herschel. Doesn't quite look like it. Oh. Can we get 2 levels out of this? No. Close, but no cigar. That's alright, though. I do like to have, like, a look around the domains. Some of them are really beautiful. This one's kind of just underground.
那么就让我来展示一下骑士团的战法。
So now, Kea is in our party, since we don't have a cryo user.
如果我猜的没错，庙宇的尽头就在那里。
那理由呢？
经验，常年做善后工作积累下来的经验。
We will need to use him if we run into any cryo pillars. But for now, if there's water around, opponents may become wet. Cryo skills can freeze water, hydro opponents, or opponents that are wet. Utilize this element reaction to gain an advantage over your opponents. I guess I should show it off. So, see how they have hydro above their heads? If that is the case, they are considered wet.
老实点。
I happen to press G and F at the same time. So
旅行者
hitting...
你好像没有神之眼，对吧？那你究竟是怎么运用元素力量呢？
是很神秘的现象呢。
Magic, Kea. Magic. So if it interacts with an enemy, they will be frozen, which can help you out in a battle. Now, the same is said for you as well. If you are wet and hit with a cryo attack, you too will become frozen.
真是急性子啊你！
But another cool thing is, take this water for example.
这个如何？
The water itself becomes frozen. You can
老实点。
make a bridge across water using a ability like that. I will show that off where that becomes useful in a later exploration video when I really get down to the nitty-gritty exploration. These here, I don't actually think I explained what these were. These are doors of resurrection. They are in every domain. No, that's not true. They are in most exploration domains. So ones that aren't just boss battles. Now, when you activate a door of resurrection, if you were to die, or your whole party, say fall off a ledge, or your whole party is killed, you will resurrect at the last door of resurrection you activated. So, if you activated one back there, but you hadn't yet activated this, and say you died here, instead of resurrecting where I have, because I have this activated, you would resurrect at the last one you have activated, so you would resurrect back over there. But because I have this activated, I resurrect here. And before you activate a door of resurrection, if you're really early on, you will just resurrect at the front door. At the entrance, basically. So, a flamethrower's core is what gives it the energy to shoot fire. Use cryo skills to temporarily disable flamethrower's cores and stop them from shooting flower. So basically, bam, no more fire. Oh, now, water slimes here are always wet. So they're always able to be frozen. Now, another thing you can do is that you don't necessarily need to shut them off. You can just boop. I said you can boop. So it's not.
总算是过来了。
前面没有路了，靠风场上去吧。
It's not always necessary for you to use that. So if you don't have a cryo character with you or a hydro character, because I do believe hydro characters might also be able to. Don't hold me to that though. Alright, let's continue on. So these are wind currents, and you just basically double jump inside of them in order to ride them up. Just do a quick chest check. Be all good. Door of resurrection. You tend to not need to really run up to them. It's usually if you just like run up these stairs, it would still activate. As long as you're in the vicinity of them. Oh boy. A blue stone in the center of the room is a hydro amber. Breaking it will make it rain, making everything in its range wet. Which can be useful for other
不净之徒
reactions.
是水元素呢，用这个可以灭火吧？
Yes.
没错，相当敏锐的观察。不如让秦为你授衔，成为骑士吧。
以断罪之名。
For pyro slimes, if you set them on fire,
开锅了，开锅了！
set them on fire. If you put them out with water, they do not do as much pyro damage, I believe. You saw how, like, they kind of, like, shoot things at you? I don't think they do that if they have been extinguished. But I might be wrong. I haven't really looked into the pyro slimes too much in that aspect. Elemental reaction, electro charge 1. When electro meets hydro, electro charge occurs. Electro charge continuously deals electro damage until it wears off. And you can usually restack it by putting whatever element has fallen off, which I believe is hydro. I think electro stays, but hydro goes away, so you can reactivate it by applying more hydro. Or if it's in a body of water, just keep tossing electro at it. Let's grab our goodies. Underwater spikes make the area too dangerous to swim through. Kaya's cryo skill can freeze the surface of the water, creating a safe passage across.
这个如何？
So like I said, this wasn't what I
说起来
meant.
你们知道吗？风魔龙也是曾经的四风守护之一。我不太清楚详细情况，有兴趣就让代理团长为你们讲讲故事吧。
Thanks for interrupting me, Kaya. This wasn't what I meant about where it would become useful. I mean, it is useful, but it's not what I was talking about. Oh boy.
冻结吧！哇！
Take that. Alright. Oh, I have another.
风魔龙就是靠它吸收力量的吗？
很有可能，赶紧动手吧。
Bam.
哇，真是精彩！原来阁下是一位训练有素的战士。刚才在庙宇里一路上的那些战斗，实在令人大开眼界。
Thanks. That's nice of you to say, or not worth complimenting, really. Let's be nice.
连骑士般的谦虚品德也已经具备了啊。阁下拯救蒙德的英姿，未来一定会传遍整座自由之城。今后有空的话，还请到骑士团总部来聊聊天吧。或者我也知道一家不错的酒馆哦。
What do you mean by that?
总算是有点收获，对吧？
从风魔龙手里成功抢下一座遗迹了呢。
那么接下来是我的善后工作时间，你们可以先去忙别的事。
那我们就先走了。
我就在想，以丘丘人的智能，怎么会想到有预谋的伏击？原来背后是你们在捣鬼。
骑士团做事的效率可真够低的。
哼，既然你也被卷了进来，那事情就变得更有趣了。
And with that, we now have Kaya in our team. Kaya got, I will say, that red hair character makes me very weak. He's very hot. That's all I'm gonna say on that matter. Anyways, oh, we got a new sword. So we're currently using this. Using an elemental burst. Can increase attack and movement speed. That's not that great. It's not that great either. We've not really gotten anything new, so we'll just leave that at that. Let's see about pole arms, because Nope, not gotten anything good there either. Nothing good there either, so we won't be changing our weapons out. Next, let's go and help Lisa at the temple. Now, there's only 165 leftover XP from this, and it will be lost. It does not carry over like it does for weapons, so 165 is not a lot at all. And with that...
另立天地宇宙，分封乐园伊甸。我极短罪之皇女。
With that, our characters are all level 20. In order to ascend, they will need specific items. Your elemental shards, which you for Noelle, who is Geo, she needs Geo versions. You will get those from Geo Hippotasis, Golden Wolf Lords, Rune Serpents, or the souvenir shop. She also needs Valberries, which they only drop in specific areas. They are found in the wild, but only in the Stormbearer Mountains. And enemy drops, Damaged Mass, which are dropped by her Hilichurls, Hilichurl Archers, Semichurls, Minichurls, Lalachurls, or the Stardust Exchange. For Xiangling, she needs Julian chilies. These are a local specialty, and local specialties are found in only their respective zones. So for Julian chilies, they're found in Liyue. She needs a Pyro Sliver, which are from Pyro Regivines, Pyro Hippostasis for the souvenir shop, and then Slime Condensants, which are dropped by slimes. For official,
另立天地宇宙，分封乐园伊甸。我极短罪之皇女。
she requires Electro, which are dropped by Electro Hippotasis, Thunder Manifestation, or Electro Regivine, also the souvenir shop. Lampgrass, which is a local specialty to Mondstadt, so it is only found in Mondstadt. And Firm Arrowheads, which are only dropped by Hilichurl Archers, so those are a little bit rougher to get. But we also need to be Adventure rank
另立
15.
天地宇宙，分封乐园伊甸。我极短罪之皇女。
Thanks for watching, everybody. That is all for this episode. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to be notified for future episodes. The Insane Eraser, signing off.